Hello everyone, welcome to round 2. We're going to keep this hand because I get to run out this Bastard Tower Archer, which I've learned, plus anything, is just really good. Alright, our opponent's starting off on a solid heroic plan, so we'll see what's going on here. I have a lot of lands in hand now that I look at this. I have 4 lands still in hand, but I guess it does get me right up to that Weight of the Underworld at the top end of where my hand goes, so that's something. He'll smash me with his 2-1. Not much I'm going to do about that right now. And there's an Oresco Swiftclaw. Alright, our opponent is definitely on a very aggressive plan. Another land. Infinite Lands. Bastard Tower Archer. Once that gets like Leaf Crown Dryad on it, it should be a little more protected. Weight of the Underworld obviously will help kill off some things here. Alright, he's just going to swing with the 1. It's fine. Alright. Swamp Sedge Scorpion. Seems legit. He must have a trick, because he was still swinging with his 1-2, but not with his 3-1, so I assume he has something. Obviously, I can just force him to play the trick, which is actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to force him to play his trick here. So, play your trick. Do your stuff. Aspect of the Hydra. Sure. Your guy became a 2-3. And prevented all damage, which killed off my Sedge Scorpion. And made me very sad. Oh well. Either can make my guy a 4-3, which means I'm going to take a bunch next turn, or I can just Weight of the Underworld one of his guys. I think I'm just going to weight one of them down. Just kill off one of those Oresco Swiftclaws. Next turn I can play the Leaf Crown Dryad. Allow me to trade eventually with the favorite Hoplite. Eventually. Being not for a while. Interesting to see him use Aspect of the Hydra for no boost aside from triggering hero. That was kind of weird. Okay, well I can bestow onto this and then I can bestow onto it again next turn, so that's something. I'm gonna wait to swing till next turn. When I have my guy all like super bestowed up, I think that's the point when I'm going to swing. Okay, so he's going to hit me for 5, and then I'm going to hit him back for 7. It's a hard race, but it's a race. Okay, I could just play Grim Guardian. If I play Grim Guardian, that just kills that off when it blocks. Sure, we'll just play the Grim Guardian and smack him for that. More defensive play. He's going to lose life, too, from the Grim Guardian. So, I like that. We'll start evening out these life totals a little bit. Plus, the Grim Guardian can block his favorite Hoplite, and unless he has a double boost or a boost that also gives a counter. I'm going to block here, though. Try to just kill that thing off. If he has a pump spell, I get to pump this guy next turn. Okay, so he's gonna do a Johnny's Presence. Not cool, but that's life. That thing is a 3-4, so he's got 6 power. I'm gonna just bestow, get myself up to 7 here, which actually doesn't do what I want, so I am actually going to wait. I'm gonna play this Satyr Wayfinder and wait, actually, because I'd rather not die. Okay, I get a Swamp. I lose out on Necrobite, Grave Robber Spider, and Feast of Dreams, unfortunately, but whatever. If he tries to bestow up his guy, I can Artisan Sorrow the thing and get a Scry off of it. If he swings, go block. Since he's down to just 1 card in hand, he's probably out of tricks. That's what I thought. He's out of tricks. Alright, another one of those. Hmm. I suppose I could just like bestow on here. That's actually not a bad idea. We're gonna bestow on here and spread our power around. Make it so my two guys are both bigger than his guys each individually. Make his attacks very unprofitable. Okay, agent. I am fine running out an agent. So we're just playing a nice defensive game here. We're both low on cards in hand. I mean, he's starting to stockpile a little bit, but they could be lands for all I know. So, like, I'm going to stockpile a land or two now. Just kind of give off the image that I could have stuff too. Right now we're at a point where neither of us can really attack. I'll run out another swamp there. Hopefully this Artisan Sorrow just kind of stops some shenanigans dead in its tracks and gets me to Crusader Grove Dancer. Not too much I'm going to be able to do about that one. You have another 2/2. Let's see. Strength of the Fallen gives me +3/+3 right now. There's a train. Ooh, that'll work nicely. Bestow that over there. Sack a guy. There we go. So he'll sacrifice his 2/2. Yep. And now I have a 6/3 with Death Touch. I'm gonna still wait. Rather play it safe than sorry since I have the significantly lower life total. We're both pretty flooded with lands. He has 10 on the field. I have a total of 10 including my hand. So we're both in that kind of situation where we're just like, yep, this is interesting. Okay, I'll run out of Staunch-Hearted Warrior. It's not the most exciting thing to run out there, but it's especially since I played 3 of my 4 bestow creatures. I could swing with my Satyr because it has trample. It'll kill basically whatever. Okay, that'll be an interesting one. Alright, I'm gonna swing with the Satyr here. Okay, so he's gonna activate some sort of effect. This guy, yep, God's willing. His guy gets bigger, my guy dies. Oh well, whatever. It's unfortunate, but it's life. This thing's got its little fog barrier, which is kind of awkward. I'm gonna use the Commune with the Gods now. Perfect. Grab Strength from the Fallen. Throw the other cards away here. Strength from the Fallen is going to be a pretty hard card for him to deal with because it gives 1, 4, 5 power to whatever creature right now. Okay. Revoking that guy. Alright, that makes sense. Since he knows I have Strength from the Fallen, I guess it makes sense, but perhaps you just wanted to revoke Strength from the Fallen? Because, like, I do it on this guy, and this guy's now freaking huge. He throws 1 creature under the bus. I have 2 creatures with which to defend, block, or something like that. And then I've got Raised by Wolves in hand for next turn to pump out something. So we'll see what goes on here. Because Raised by Wolves, I can make him sack a guy, and then I get to do some stuff, so... Okay, he's going to try to push that through. I'm just going to block there. Okay. Crowan Mastiff. That's going to be a problem. Alright, let's Raise by Wolves this guy. Make him sack this. Yep. So that guy gets Raised by Wolves, and then this guy can get... Okay. I was just gonna out from Strength from the Fallen there because it's ridiculous very soon. Alright. So far so good with this deck. I'm thinking maybe I do want this Cast into Darkness because I can make one of his guys unable to block if we get into that long game and it triggers Strength from the Fallen. If I do that, I'm probably going to take out something. Obviously take out something. So far I haven't seen anything to make Artisan Sorrow worth it. That just sat in my hand all game. So we're going to I have to mulligan this. It's a cool looking hand, but if it had one more land, it would have been so much better. Okay, so this is fine. Feast of Dreams still deals with an enchanted up guy anyways, so... And the Grave Robber Spider will be pretty solid to have out at some point. Obviously I'm not getting to play anything for a little bit here. But when I do get to play these cards, it should be pretty nice. Because I'll probably lead with like the Staunch-Hearted Warrior. Maybe. It's either that or the Grave Robber Spider. I haven't quite figured that one out yet. Okay, I get to run out Grim Guardian. That's a nice solid thing to run out. Lose a life, sir. If he swings, I know he has a combat trick. I don't know what his combat trick is. Could he give +2/+2? Maybe? I'm gonna block. If it does give +2/+2, my guy dies. If it doesn't give +2, my guy lives. It does, so my guy dies. Next turn I can Feast of Dreams his guy now, though. So... Okay, I missed a land drop, which is unfortunate, but I got Feast of Dreams to kill off his guy next turn. So he goes to swing, I go get rid of that thing. Goodbye. Oh, God's willing. Frack. Should have done it last turn when he was tapped out then. Oh boy. Alright, so ideally we draw land and just deal with that. Nope, no ideals. Alright, that's fine. It's an awkward position because he's just got a single 4/4 beating me down and I have nothing I can do about it right now. Once I hit another land, I get to run out like Weight of the Underworld, which at least... There we go. That'll work. Alright, so at least his 4/4 is now just a 1/2. Much less threatening. I'm no longer anywhere near as threatened. Next turn I can play Staunch-Hearted Warrior, then the turn after give it Raised by Wolves and make it just freaking big. So that'll be reasonable. Or he can just have, you know, Revoke Existence, just nice in hand there. Alright, our options are running lower, definitely. Okay, I can just do that. Screw your guy. Tired of dealing with that thing. Go away. Stop playing all in on one creature. I know that's half of what this format's about, but stop doing it. Give me a moment to rest. Next turn, Star-Uncharted Warrior. Hopefully get a land sometime between then and now so I can play Raid. Oh! Lordy! A Johnny. Lovely. Oh boy. Crow and Mastiff. Joy. Much joy. Okay, let's play out the Star-Uncharted Warrior. At least it comes out before his Crow and Mastiff does. So the ideal thing is to draw a land next turn, play Raised by Wolves, so that way I can get around the Crow and Mastiff. Sure, so he's going to have a 5/4 Golden Hind? Ugh. Yep. Although, I do get to swing into it no matter what, because I have Necrobite. Alright, looks like we're just swinging for benefit of Necrobiting this guy. Swing. Necrobite. You're not the only one who can play all in on a creature. There. Your guy dies. Or not. You have reprisal. Frack me. I lose. Okay. A Johnny and all the answers. Gotcha. My opponent has a Johnny. What can I do about it? Peds is pretty good. Ways comes out before Johnny can affect it is pretty reasonable. That thing's not great. That thing might actually work in this. So we bring in both of those. We take out, like, what? Feast of Dreams is alright, but it only has, like, the target of whatever got affected by the flash enchantment. So that's eh. Nesting Demolock, though it'll never kill a Johnny. Nesting Demolock will never kill a Johnny. Never. We'll always make it a 6/6 versus making it kill a Johnny. So, can't let that happen. Or can't keep that. This is a fine hand here. So we run out land and just pass. Land pass. So our entire goal is just to not let him get a Johnny online. Seems legit. Land pass. If he tries to pump his guy up to make it bigger, I can kill it. I'll take 3 right now. I'm not super worried about taking 3. Ideally, play something and I kill something. Alright, we're going to kill that Nesting Courser. So that way I can just run out Grave Robber Spider without too much problem there. This is only in my graveyard, right? Which means it'll become better later, but right now it doesn't do shit. Sure, Fairies Band Trump. Infinite lands, which is very unfortunate. I don't like having infinite lands at this point because he has more pressure than I do and I can only barely hold him off right now. At that. If that, I should say. Hopeful Eidolon. Oh boy. I'm in trouble. Hopeful Eidolon, that puts me in a lot of trouble. Leaf Crown Dryad. Alright, I can bestow this up with a Leaf Crown Dryad, I suppose. It doesn't let me kill his guy yet, though, which is unfortunate. Or I just play a Leaf Crown Dryad, use it to block. Could play the Leaf Crown Dryad, use it as a blocker. And I could always like get it back with Rescue from the Underworld or something like that. Or I can bestow up my guy, make my guy a 4/6. Hopefully Dolan is a pain in my ass right now. Alright, here's what we're doing. We're going to do this. We're going to bestow up our guy. On the off chance that we somehow find a way to make our guy better than his guy. Bigger every single frigging turn. And I think I took out the removal for this too. Because I didn't see the Hopeful Idol in game 1 or 2. Frack me. This is just not good. And if I block, he's probably just got a pump effect, so pump your guy or whatever. Nope, alright, just gain 5 life, sure. I need a way to remove his guy ASAP, and he has Revoke Existence again. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Just infinite lands. I have infinite lands, and I'm dead, right? Probably. So I take 9 this turn, go to 4, then I don't think I have any draws that save me. Maybe, I don't think so though. No, probably not. Staunch-Hearted Warrior. I can block, but then I still die. Cool, I'm dead. Well, that was very unfortunate. I had a land to spell ratio that was way higher than I should have. I ended up, what, 7, 8, 9 to 5? 9 to 5? Ugh, there's only so much you can do when that happens. But it's life. Anyways, as per usual, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the videos, and please feel free to share them with your friend, invite new people. I love it, and all the good stuff. So, see you in the next draft.